This is Julius Gunther KARNWIE of KARNWIE Books, the company that wants you to read. Today I will be talking to you about the first step to becoming a good reader. The first step to becoming a good reader is taking a decision on one's own to become a good reader. Once you decide within yourself, once you take a decision, when you make a resolution to do something, that is the most powerful force that leads to success. So the first step to becoming a good reader is by making a decision on your own, not from external influences, on your own. Not because you won't have supper if you didn't read, not because you'll be kicked out of class if you didn't read, if you didn't do your assignments, not because someone else wants you to do it, but it must be an inner conviction, an inner decision on your own. So when you decide that you will become a good reader, nothing can stop you, because you cannot stop yourself. Once you make a decision, you cannot stop yourself from doing what you have decided to do. So the first step to becoming a good reader is to make a decision, a personal decision to be a good reader. Once you make the decision to be a good reader, nothing can stop you. That is the first step to becoming a good reader. I will give you an example of myself. When I was younger, very, very young, when I was in the elementary school, or when I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, I was very bad at my schoolwork. I never really did well in school. Every time I returned from school, I would drop my book bag and go out playing with my friends. I never really paid attention in class. I never really did anything when it came to schoolwork. So I always failed in my schoolwork. I always failed from semester to semester. I had the poorest scores, the poorest marks. And that was really troubling me because I didn't know how to get out of it. But one day I sat down and made a decision on my own that I was going to become a good reader, that I was going to do my homework, that I was going to be good in school, that I was going to improve upon my academic performance. Since I made that decision up to this time, I have never stopped reading. I have never stopped doing anything that had to do with schoolwork, anything that had to do with mathematics, English, science, literature. I never stopped doing my schoolwork. I never stopped being a good student. I never stopped being a responsible student until I completed the high school, completed college, and then even up to now. It is because of that decision that I made way back then that I am making this video. So once you make a decision on your own to become a good reader, to be willing to go through whatever it takes, to be willing to jump over every hurdle, every obstacle, to overcome every obstacle that might come your way whilst trying to be a good reader, that is the beginning of a very enjoyable journey that will lead to so many opportunities for you. So the first step in becoming a good reader is to make a personal decision to become one. And then once you make that personal decision to become a good reader, everything else will flow easily. Everything else, no matter how difficult it might be, will be so easy for you. You won't believe it. You won't believe the magic of making that first decision, that decision on your own to becoming a good reader. So I'll stop here for now. Again, this is Julius KARNWIE of KARNWIE Books, the company that wants you to read, and we will help you succeed at the skill and the art of reading. Thank you.